Alright. Hello. Welcome, I'm your host elizibar. Let's get this stream starting soon text off of my screen. Boom! The wave. The thumbs up. Oh shoot. Oh good. Good, this isn't Twitch. Nobody can make me hydrate, which is good, because all I've got is soda. I don't have water. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Man, if I'm reading this stuff on my Westfield receipt correctly, I've almost got enough points to get $10 off of a purchase. I don't understand their point system, but they use something like that. Soda is the opposite of hydration. Oh man, it's been a long day. It's been a long, long day. Or maybe I'm just tired. Or both. I guess both is a possibility. Honestly, I came home. Phantom was sick, and I kinda didn't want to go get the comic books. I was like, shh. The 3 free books from Westfield can wait, but she seemed to be doing okay. So I was like, well, I guess we can go out. She must ate something that didn't agree with her. And by that, I mean I probably shouldn't have given her a couple little pieces of chicken yesterday. Because today, ooh boy. Oh, I'm going to have to fix my chair. The staples are coming out on the fabric. Weird. She ought to be. She ought to get better, Ninja Weasel. So, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up is I got a ton of books. Oh my lord, do I ever have a ton of books. Now, of course, you might have seen my review of that, which went up. And let's see what else I got over here. I got, okay. I think I did an unboxing of that already, so I don't need to show that off. Or that. But I also did get these. So, there's just a lot of stuff hanging out right here. Peanut butter deep fried turkey for Halloween. That's a little unusual for a Halloween present or dinner, like I would have expected, you know, something pumpkin related, but hey, whatever works for you, buddy. Anyway, this stuff doesn't really matter so much. I've had this for a few days now, so we'll just get it out of the way. Although, hey, Thanksgiving, I knew what you meant. I was just teasing you. But hey, Ninja Weasel, Back Alley Brawler, hanging out right there, along with Bo Batman. You're brain fried. I'm brain fried. You're not the only one. I haven't even flipped through this. I don't know what's in cheer. Oh, it's just a hey, look how cool our artists are book. Okay. That looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's just a cute little comic book. Okay. And then somehow I missed this Justice League, so got that. And you've already seen Giga. If you watch my review, you've seen how it glows in the dark. You can see the texturing on that. That's a fun gimmick. Not exactly practical, but a fun gimmick. Let's see. This is the stuff from Westfield. I'm going to set that over here. In fact, I'm going to take this Future State poster and put on top of it. That way I have a nice little segmentation where I cannot open the poster. There we go. I am so not into any of this, but, you know, somebody is somewhere. Not 100% sure who that person is, but somebody's into it. Dark Detective. How are these both Wonder Woman #1? I don't know. I'm not going to think about it too hard. we're moving on. Here's all the books I got at Graham Crackers. Oh my lord, run for the hills. Let me get the 50-cent books out. Which, the 50-cent books might be like a little bit on the boring side today. Because there's not really much variety here. I just got some Louis Simonson Superman, some more Superman, and some more Superman. The next Batman. It's just 3 Robins in a trench coat. That sounds about right. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight, man. I am really kind of tired. Anyway, these books are not in the best of shape. They've been handled, they've been read. I don't know if you can see it, but like there's some warping to it if you go down the page. Doesn't matter. I just got them because they were all right there together, and it was super convenient to just grab some Superman and run. Now, let's see. What's going to be... I'm not even going to flip through them, man. I really am not. I'm too tired for that. We got some True Believer books, of course. You know, because tying into The King in Black, where I guess everybody in the Marvel Universe is going to go fight the symbiote god or whatever. No. He's too tired to brain one. Hey, that's fine, man. I'll have to get Superman books more often when you're this tired. That way, I don't have to worry about the braining. Been on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle binge. Picked up the Archie trade. Hey, nice. I have a few issues of Ninja Turtles, and what was the spin-off book? I got like 1 or 2 issues of that Mighty Mutanimals, I think. I had a lot of fun reading that stuff when I was a kid, man. I don't have it, but I drew a Ninja Turtle comic way back when. Oh, you know, when you're like 8 or 9 or whatever, like there is no fear. Like you're just like, I'm gonna make this comic book, and you just do it. If you want to keep fighting crime today or whatever, man, you should put on a shirt. Hey, she's taking care of it. The earth itself grows firm as stone. This is the woman's doing. She seeks to stop me with her power. Dude, stop being a hippie. Cut your hair. Oh, man, that is a migraine if I've ever seen one. Doom Quest. Doom, 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 doom. Iron Man and Doctor Doom. Oh, we're covering both in one book. Ha! Okay. I don't even have any words for what I'm seeing on the page right here. Yeah, we're just gonna move that over. Let's see, hold on. Who in the world was a shirt while fighting crime? Hey, everybody not named Invisible Boy does. And they're continuing the Archie series in Russia with what was supposed to be the final arc, but the book got canceled. Ha! Luke Cage! Woo! AKA Power Man. Oh man, Black Cat. Now this! Those other two I'm just kind of like mocking, but I think I've read this one before. Anyway, it's got Black Cat in it, so I'll probably... What a goofy hat. I'll probably enjoy it. Oh man! Is that Boris Karloff? I'm pretty sure that's Boris Karloff right there. Who knew he'd fallen so far that in the 70s he turned to crime? Book looks good. You know, her powers never really made any sense to me, but I don't really care. I mean, the powers fit the theme. You know, Black Cat crossing your path causes bad luck. It says right there. But it's also kind of silly. Let's see, do I have any other Marvel books in this stack? I think I got Maestro in here. Yeah, there's Maestro. Let's get that out. Now, the last issue of Maestro totally felt like filler. So I'm hoping that is not the case. Okay, no more Marvel in here. I'm hoping that's not the case with this next issue. I'm hoping it's just a great fight. Which, I don't really know how that fight's supposed to play out, because Hercules technically is, like, infinitely strong, isn't he? Since he's the Prince of Power, like, he could just knock Hulk into outer space with one punch? I don't know. Hulk can do the same thing. Who knows what will happen in the fight between the Maestro and the previous Maestro, because you take the title of your defeated enemy, I guess, when you conquer the world? I don't know what's going on here. Alright, the giant robot whatevers that he made. I had no idea. Looks like Herc beat him up at the midpoint of the issue. Is there a big spoiler? If I kept going, yeah, there's a big spoiler. Okay, well, so it looks like there was a great fight in here. Spoilers, there's a great fight in there. So this issue looks like it's not filler, which is great, because the previous one totally looked like it was filler. Not even frontin', man. It just did. It looked like 100% pure filler, which is French for filler. I don't know if you knew that, but now you do, man. You're getting some of that multicultural, you know, bilingual kind of stuff going on in here. Because that's the kind of stream I run. Alright, Savage Avengers. Last issue. I don't remember. Oh, right, it was Hercules, Magic, and Juggernaut fighting somebody. And they actually did a pretty cool thing with the portals using Juggernaut's, you know, the fact that he's the Juggernaut. Let's see. Well, I'm sold on this book. I don't know what else I'm going to find in the book, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good with what I got here. I don't remember them being like, let's go get Frank, but apparently they went and they got Frank. And frankly, any book whose name has Savage in the title, followed by Avengers, and started like issue 1 with Frank Castle killing a bunch of ninjas with the Claymore Mine, probably should have Frank Castle in it. And here we are. We have Frank Castle shooting a bunch of cultists while Wolverine stabs a bunch of cultists. Wolverine, are you going to put your mask on, bro? I guess the answer is no. Wolverine's just going to do whatever he wants because he is the Wolverine. Let's go get Frank. And they get there to find Frank already knee-deep in bodies. I mean, that is kind of how he rolls. I remember I was talking to someone last week, and they mentioned a Punisher story I'd never read. It was from Volume 6, which is like 2000. Not even a Punisher Max story. And he just crushes Wolverine with a steamroller. Number one, I'm not sure that would actually work, that Logan would be dumb enough not to just cut the steamroller apart as you're rolling it at him. But number two, that's kind of brutal even for Frank Castle, man. That's right up there with when in World War Hulk, the Hulk punched Logan's head until his brains had the consistency of like Jello. It's like, I know you're going to heal from this, but until then, have fun being a vegetable. kind of brutal. Oh, I don't think the steamroller broke the adamantium. No, he just parked it on top of Wolverine and left him there while Frank went off to kill a bunch of mobsters. So he didn't actually like crush and kill Wolverine. Presumably Logan eventually got out of it because, you know, he was in like 5 other books that month and he had a lot of work to do. But you know, that's one way to deal with it. But like all Logan needs is like just a little bit of like play to start rocking his wrist or something, and he can just start slicing through whatever very slowly, and eventually get free. Which is, I'm sure, what he did, because when you're the Wolverine, that's the kind of shenanigans you get up to. I got high hopes. I still don't know what Damian Hellstrom or whatever his name is doing in the group, but he's there. He's doing his thing. This was a surprise. Punisher superpowers to have infinite ammo. Yeah, he seems to always have enough bullets. But this was a total surprise. I thought the series was over with issue 7, and yet here it is with issue 8. I didn't even know it was coming out. My shot man was just like, here you go. This is kind of an interesting story. If you like stuff that's kind of in the vein of the Christopher Walken movie Prophecy, the shenanigans in this are remarkably similar to that, because it's just a bunch of angels and demons running around doing stuff on Earth. And it's a fun, kind of cool story. The art is the thing that kind of lets it down the most. There's something about it that I don't like. I think it's the coloring. But it's been fun. Well, it was fun like 2 years ago, and I hope it keeps being fun. Let's see what else I got here on the indie book scene. Oh yes! White Widow number 5. Sharp closure pull by accident, so you wound up missing the last 2. You know, I almost bought the I Make Boys Cry book, but I didn't know if it was actually necessary to understand whatever's happening in White Widow. And frankly, I don't know if I got White Widow number 4. So I might have to go like track down a copy of that, or just do without, because it probably costs like $500 on eBay now, because everything's expensive. But here's to see if it's still mediocre. It could be great, but it's probably not. My shopman was like, "You're just buying that for the cover, aren't you?" And I was kind of like, I guess. I don't know why I'm buying it, actually. Katrina had an interesting premise, and I can't show you that page. Wow. But we can go with this page. No, we can't go with that page. Hold on. And we go with this page. Yeah, I can go with that page, but there's no vampires on that page, which kind of defeats the purpose of all the vampirism. Alright, well, we'll just get a book down here so you can look at it. It is a nice cover. Yeah. I know what you're looking at, Ninja Weasel. So Katrina is like the story of some cops, and it's in Hurricane Katrina. So the book probably should have been written like 15 years ago. And they let a vampire out. That's the end of the premise. I don't really know what's going on in here, except we got cops and a church, and the previous page, the vampire was like blood-sucking some dude and turning young instead of being old. So that's what's going on there. Wow. Way to just knock that off my desk. Hold on. Fix that. There we go. It was totally mediocre. I think I did a review of it where I compared it to Vampirella, and I called it like A Tale of Two Vampires or something. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Oh, hey, this might be cool. I don't know anything about it, but I checked the checkbox for it like 2 months ago, and so now here it is. She just went to Kablam. Yeah, maybe. So here it is. So it's like giant monster and heist movie. I don't know how you combine these things, but somebody did. So let's see. Oh, that's a mobster with a bunch of people strung up. Are they just talking about like their crimes? We're not actually doing anything this issue? That appears to be the case, that we're just talking about our crimes and not actually doing crimes. But, you know, the premise is so stupid, I think it's fun. Heist movie. I love heist movies. That's why Mass Effect 2 is a superior Mass Effect game because it is a heist movie. So I love heist movies. I love giant monsters. How can combining the two of them go wrong? I don't know, but if it does go wrong, we'll find out when I read it. What else I got over here? Man, I got so many books. Let's see, that's indie. This is indie. This is DC, 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 DC. Okay, the rest of this looks like DC stuff. Yeah. Hold on, what's that one? Oh, that is DC too. Okay. So the rest of these are all DC. So let's just crack open... Well, hold on. I better crack this open off camera, just in case. Who's the cover artist? I have no idea who the cover artist is. Let's look. This is Peach Momoko. Oh yeah, it's kind of got that anime style, but not really. And everybody seems to go like super hard for those covers. But I don't know that they do a lot for me. Oh, that's some interesting stuff. We must be like astral projectioning or something here with the lack of color, because there's color elsewhere on the previous page. I don't know what's going on in this book. Whoa, that's some kissing. And the book ends. Okay, well, I still don't know what's going on in that book, and I don't think reading it is going to help me either. But, hey, that's life. Completely the opposite of this weird book is Inkplot, which is kind of a young adult adventure story. Although it hasn't come together and gelled yet. Holy moly! I just flip it open, and we got like the Sphinx coming alive and eating everybody in the desert. It's probably this cat's fault. It is probably the little magic cat's fault that the giant cat thing is about to eat everyone. Sorry, everybody. The story in this book has not come together. Like, I thought it was going to be all about the protagonist from the first book, which was like the nerd of all the super beings, chasing the little cat around, but she hasn't done a whole lot of chasing. She's done a whole lot of narrating as the cat has run around and gotten into mischief. It's still been a lot of fun. I just don't quite feel it yet, you know? And the rest of this stuff is all... well, not just DC. I mean, with like 2 exceptions, you could just call all of this... yeah, maybe 3 exceptions. Mostly this stuff is Batman. Let's start here. This has to be like the last issue of this series. There's no way that they can stretch out the final conflict with the Upside Down Man another issue. It should have been resolved 2 dang issues ago. Yeah, that's right. I said 2 dang. Well, you know, it says Zatanna's sacrifice right on the cover, and I opened it up to like 3 pages in, and she's shattering. So, I guess that's the end of the book, guys. We did what was on the cover. Oh, no, there's a whole lot of, like... oh, she's making the Upside Down Man feel what it's like to be human or something? I guess so. Oh, hey, there's her dad. Spoiler. Maybe Zatara is no longer going to be tortured for eternity. Who knows? Although that's less of Zatanna's sacrifice and more like Zatanna's dad no longer sacrificing, but who am I to argue? Oh man, we got a cool like glossy laminate right there for the Harley. Oh, Poison Ivy and Neo Joker are apparently like a thing, according to the cover. This should be interesting. Well, we got several villains now. What's going on? I don't know. I'm gonna have to read it. Looks like we're doing a lot of flashbacks, actually. So, for good or evil. I'm not gonna flip through it too much more because, you know, I just want to read the thing. Also, let's fast forward. There are too many versions of The Endless on that soundtrack. They get old, man. They get a little old. Alright. You know, I still got a couple of these dark multiverse things that I gotta read. I I still haven't read the Nightfall one, man. I keep trying to. And I make like one page in and I just shut it. But maybe this one will be different. I mean, look at her. And it's nice to see one of these Dark Multiverse books, like, kind of step away from, like, Superman and Batman. Which maybe isn't fair, but that's what the previous, like, 6 all feel like. Oh, yeah, she's wrecking people. Superheroes rolling up to talk to Diana. What's going on? Is it a big fight? We getting a big throwdown? Is she possessed by Eclipso? Because that's what that looks like. That's also probably the only way she'd ever be fast enough to actually get hands on the Flash. Oh, she's possessed by Hecate. Okay. It's kind of a weird choice, but hey, whatever works for you, DC. Batman, The Adventures Continue #7. That's a really cool cover. I hope the interior really rocks it, because issue 6 didn't do a whole lot for me. Which made me feel kind of bad when Gentleman33 left a comment on the video going like, man, I'm loving these books. They remind me of the cartoons. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, but not really. Listen to the Penguin. He can talk to my subordinate, Mr. Wing. A delightful creation hatched by that genetic genius, Emil Dorian. Go to it, gents. Aw, the Penguin, making bird puns. See? 3 Robins in a trench coat. Hey, that's 2 Robins and a Batgirl. It's 2 Robins and a Batgirl, my dude. She's not a Robin. She's a Batgirl. Oh, snapperoo. Yeah. So it's not bad enough that they have an anti-life powered zombie outbreak thing. Trigon is rolling in. Because how could things get any worse for them? Pro tip, Trigon rolling in is probably things getting worse for them. Let's see. I'm flipping through looking for something really cool to show. Oh, right. All the villains in that bunker had a bunch of Amazo robots. It looks like they've unleashed those. So that's good. A bunch of flying death robots. And we have Zombie Barda, who got zombified in A Good Day to Die, fighting Superman and Mr. Miracle, and good times. See, relationship problems. Well, if it's a second Batgirl, then it still counts. No, it's Barbara Gordon, man. The cartoon universe is Barbara Gordon. That looks like such a cool panel right there. Take that text bubble out, man. We don't need this. I love how the fist is breaching the top of the panel up there. Like, see, she's breaching the panel, but he's not. That's to indicate that she's powerful. She's breaking the limits. She's breaking control. It's great. Wow, I just see the Phantom Stranger. Some stuff. Yep, there's Trigon. Okay. The book looks like it's going to be a blast. It's a good thing it's not canon, because they get up to some shenanigans. Then again, speaking of things that probably shouldn't be canon, it's more Dark Knight's Death Metal, the multiverse who laughs. Which Ninja Weasel has been waiting all stream to see a death metal book. Those renderings of the Bat villains on the left are actually really cool. I love the way the Penguin looks, and the Riddler looks like he's got question mark face tattoos, which is totally cool. Why must there be a text bubble in every action page now? They are fighting and having a whole conversation. Okay, dude, I mean, yes, you're right. But if you go back to, like, Jack Kirby, man, you had, like, a panel where a dude was throwing a punch, and there's, like, 7 paragraphs of text. Like, he wrote a novel on that page, in that action panel. Like, traditionally, comic books have way more talking than punching. So seeing them just throw, like, text bubbles in, like, that's kind of normal. But I think it would have been a more powerful page without the text bubble. Because then it would have just been, like, the action. Like, he shouldn't have to tell Superman, do the thing, you know? It just be like, Superman goes, boom, at super speed. And then I guess they're curing her or something. I'm not really sure. I'm not quite sure why they're killing each other, but they are. So, does this story even actually matter? Oh, wait a minute. Steel is totally rocking like the movie Bane helmet thing. I don't know why, but he is. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, whatever, future state. But that was the separator, because now... Boom! Sacred 6 is being written by Christopher Priest, and I'm glad I took that away from the camera before I opened it up. Wow. Wow, dude literally got disemboweled. Okay. And I don't really know where any of this is going, but it somehow vaguely ties into the main Vampirella book, and I don't know what's going on, but it looks kind of cool. Like, there is some stuff going on here. Probably with some bad people. I haven't been doing reviews of this, simply because I don't understand what's happening, and my reviews would be kind of incoherent. Me going, I don't know what's going on this page, but this dude was just, like, eating this other guy's face, which I guess that is, like, you know, probably good enough to do a review of, but... Sean didn't have this for me, so I picked it up at Westfield, because I went there to pick up Sacred 6 anyway. And it has been actually a pretty fun, like, Vampire the Masquerade kind of story. There's been political betrayals, there's been assassinations, there's been all kinds of cool stuff. Still can't believe the LCSD variant is selling for $1,500. It's not even an actual comic. Local comic shop day. The future. Wow, okay. I mean, that seems silly to me, but I will never understand these people. Anyway, it's just been a fun little story. It has let me nerd out. Let me put it that way. I've been enjoying it just for the super nerdy aspect of it. And it makes me want to play, you know, the video game, Bloodlines, like, every time I read one of these issues. So maybe I'll do that on stream one of these days. Maybe next year. And then Sean also did not have Unsacred Volume 2 number 1 for me, so I picked that up at Westfield. Boy. Parenting is a little real here. And, growing up. Look at that. Anyway, it's just a kind of a cute book. Better not show any of that. Like, I don't know if this was a webcomic originally, but it really feels like it was a webcomic originally. You drop Vampire Masquerade, you're probably going to regret it, but whatever. Hey, read what you like. I'm never going to tell you to read something that you don't want to read. I'm going to tell you that, boy, I really like this book, but I'm not going to be like, you should read this book or else. Some of these variant covers are okay, but also, like, really, negative variants? Like, why is that a thing? Why was that ever a thing? Whoever Dynamite came up with that should be shot. No. There's definitely something that you're supposed to be expecting here, I think. And then, that's not what they're doing! So it's a little play on expectations. And then I just got a comic shop news. I don't even know if there's anything in here worth looking at. I haven't looked at it yet. And I can't figure out how to open it. Oh my gosh, I really need to just shut up and go to bed because I can't figure out how to open a newspaper. This is sad. Yeah, okay, whatever. Avengers Mech Strike. Why? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. These dudes are powerful. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. Oh, the Menace is impervious to their every strength, but when new threats arise, powerful new tools must be brought to bear. The intergalactic empire of Wakanda turned its... Okay. Right. That's right, because they totally did that. I've kind of actually forgot. When I read that, I got very surprised. I also thought it was related to the previous thing. Also, the first issue of this was so good. It feels like the way a Wolverine comic should. There's the first story where he's fighting the Wendigo, and it's just like, I just want to give that 17 thumbs up. So hopefully, the Wolverine thing keeps being good. Excuse me. Boy, I would have really had liked to have picked up one of those. That would have been like super dope. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like there is that much there. And you know, I am kind of tired, guys. I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to BOUNCE. Bounce. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. I'm going to probably check my email, see if Raven Monroe has mailed me back since the last time I sent her an email, and then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, I don't remember why they moved Wakanda into space, dude. I didn't read that series. I just read people talking about it, and it didn't seem to interest me that much. Hey! Oh gosh, Lucretia 151. That's Leonza, right? Well, thank you. I hope I got it right. I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Ninja Weasel, Eli Easy, other person who I may have gotten wrong, but I think I got right. Oh, Cookies, I got it right. You have a great one, Leonza. I am going to check my email, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I got an early day tomorrow. I got to be up at like 7 o'clock. As opposed to like 7:30. I guess it's not that big of a difference, but it's big to me, and that's all that really matters. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. This is a lot of books, man. It's a whole lot of books.